Hello, friends. Welcome to another podcast. My name is Dr. Jason Wiggins, and I am your Gen Z and Millennial expert. Happy Tuesday of this short week for most of everyone. Today is December 22nd, 2020, and I'm sure everybody's getting ready for the holiday break. Some are going to be on a couple-week hiatus and enjoying time with family and friends. Please be careful out there. And I hope everybody is having a terrific overall day. Today, as you know, we like to talk about Gen Zs and millennials and anything and everything that involves Gen Z and millennials. So today is going to be a topic that is slightly different than we usually discuss. And with the pandemic hitting us, for those that are lucky in love, then that is a great thing. You have somebody to cohabitate with in life, within your grouping at home or wherever it may be, but you have a close connection. However, prior to the pandemic, there were many individuals that were trying to make close connections or were not having any luck, and the pandemic did not help whatsoever. And some individuals were never really looking for love. They were just looking for other things. And when we say other things, we mean lots of other things. And therefore, they may not have found that special one. They may have found a lot of special ones, but that is not going to get you to being the final, the final jump of how we get into how we become married and overall become part of one, meaning female, male, or depending again, this is 2020, it can be male, male, female, female. Whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. Love is love, and we need to cherish those relationships when we have them. As I mentioned, though, many have not been able to have relationships within COVID. It's making it very difficult for those individuals that are striving for significant relationships, because just like everything, COVID has put everything in a state of flux. How do you date in 2020? How do you find love in 2020? How can you find time to enjoy yourself with another individual in 2020? Well, it has become increasingly difficult. There are a lot of websites available out there, but again, you are taking a risk, a major risk, if you enter relationships during this time and you don't know where that individual's been and they don't know where you've been, and it puts everybody in a state of, paranoia, because ultimately you don't know if they're going to get you sick, you're going to get them sick. They have family members, they have elderly, they have children. Overall, you don't know who you're going to potentially infect. So the question is, in 2020, how do you find relationships if you're Gen Z and millennial? How do you find love? Well, technology is a wonderful thing. And if you're looking for love, you're looking for relationship, then Zoom, FaceTime, and any type of technology, even virtual, has become your friend. It is now to where even people that were playboys or playgirls that enjoyed not being in a relationship are now realizing that they want a special someone in this time of COVID crisis. They realize the value of a relationship, because imagine when you can't find individuals to spend time with, you realize that, wait a minute, maybe a bunch of someones are not as good as a special someone. And those are what a lot of individuals out there in COVID land are experiencing. This is not just in the United States, this is abroad and everywhere. And let's face it, when people are in a relationship, people are happier. So people are somewhat likely maybe depressed. because they don't have someone to share their time with. They may be frustrated for lack of things and that they're not getting within their sexual life. And overall, it is be trying times for everyone. Just imagine, it is difficult to navigate COVID-19 even when you're in a relationship. So imagine what it's like for individuals that are alone, not happy, just having a pizza by yourself and not having company. It's not like you can go out and play poker with the boys or hang out with the girls for wine night. Those are not happening on a normal basis like they used to. The reason why I've started talking about this topic today, I was reading an article about Gen Z and millennials, how a particular playboy, quote unquote, in New York was someone who was out all the time, partying, taking dates out, having a lot of fun, ending the late night caps with the ladies, or whatever it may be. He was not looking for a relationship, but now that COVID's hit, he's found it harder to be able to go out and mingle and socialize and take girls to the clubs and wine and dine them. So he's realizing that this is a time where he wishes he was in a relationship, wishes that he had time to spend with a special someone. And let's say, for instance, you're not a playboy, you're not a playgirl, you really want to be able to socialize, you really want to be able to have the energy, to have the resources to find that special someone to satisfy you from now on until you're married in potentially eternity, whatever your beliefs may be. But it is difficult. In that way, you have to figure out another resource, another way to successfully navigate the COVID waters for dating. Now, there are a lot of different sites, there are a lot of different matchmaking services that are still functioning in a virtual setting, that are allowing you to have virtual dates, getting to know somebody. Now you go, virtual dates? What the heck? Well, let's think about it this way. Virtual dates are less stressful. They're less, I guess they're less intimidating because you're not actually having to see them up front. You can hide your nervousness behind a camera. You can ask questions. You can get to know each other. And so maybe during this COVID crisis, this is not a bad way to get to know somebody. Of course, you want to take it a step further. You want to be able to have real dates, real settings, real functioning partner within the dating community. And that's not going to happen for a while. But as we'll see, as COVID-19 surpasses due to the vaccines that are going to be available, it's going to allow people to, again, function in a setting where dating is a viable commodity and relationships are going to be something that's going to be relished and an important part of people's life. Now let's think about COVID-19, what it's causing and what the effects are. People are not being in relationships. It's going to cause lack of childbearing among females. Some of them are maybe creeping up in age, and this is their prime time to be able to do this. So ultimately, at the end, this is going to be a cause and effect of less children born. There's going to be less generation alphas in the world. There's going to be less opportunities when it comes to having a family. So what this crisis is now doing, it is becoming a national concern. It's becoming an international concern. This is a global concern. But the important thing is to remember COVID-19, this pandemic will pass. People will get back to the dating scene. People will get back to doing whatever they were doing pre-COVID-19. But everybody's going to have to be patient. But this is a great time to start thinking about, maybe I don't want to have those days where you're just with random guys, random girls, whatever it may be. You are settled down. You're looking to have a relationship. You're looking to have a significant relationship that is going to be fruitful, not only today, but tomorrow and for the rest of your life. Again, I want to thank everybody. I know today was a little bit different episode than we're normally used to, but remember, this is about Gen Z and millennials and everything that affects them. And we need to make sure that we cover all pertinent topics. And as always, thank you for your listenership. If you'd like to get in touch with us, please get in touch via my email, jason@jwigginsconsulting, or via the website, genzandmillennialexpert.com. If you have any ideas or you'd like to share your thoughts about the show overall. If you haven't had a chance to view the previous episodes, this is number 76, and we have 75 episodes as we are a daily podcast, Monday through Friday, with the exception of maybe Friday, and with the holidays coming up, we're going to take a little time off, but I look forward to being with you as much as possible. So again, thank you for listening. Have a great morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you may be. Thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye.